Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Spirit of Justice Case number 2. We are talking with Roger Ratings right now, and just finished presenting stuff with him, I believe. So let's go. Today's magic show was being broadcast live on TV, wasn't it? And you were the producer, right? That's right, Rising Magic Star versus Old School Grammari. It was gonna be wild. We were gonna have viewers vote for their favorite magician during the show. And the loser would have had a really embarrassing prank done to them. It was gold, I tell you. Guaranteed ratings. I don't know, it sounds kind of tacky if you ask me. I'm telling you, man, modern viewers eat this stuff up with a spoon, trust me. All we gotta do is serve it up nice and hot, at least for the eyes. More like junk food for the brain. But that little brat had to go and ruin everything with that accident of hers. You have any idea how many times they dragged me over here to prepare for today? He must know this theater pretty well if he came by that often. Oh, that gives me an idea. How about this? Mad mindscape of a magical murderess. Closet comrades come clean. Tell me, has Trucy always shown signs of being unhinged? When could you tell she was about ready to snap? This guy's cruising for a bruising, Apollo! As long as you don't get caught on camera. Truth be told, I'm not surprised about the way things turned out. Magicians are pretty much the dregs of society, am I right? What's that supposed to mean? Man, you really hate magicians, dude. What did it ever do to you? What were you doing at the time of the incident? Shooting a show in the station studio. We had a whole bunch of girls in bikinis wrestle each other for the camera. So you didn't see the accident as it actually happened? That's right. That's why I was shocked when I first got here. So we didn't hear about the accident until he arrived, huh? Yes, and what you really want to know is whether or not I have an alibi, am I right? My staff on the TV studio can vouch for me. Why not go there and ask them yourself? You can give them my card, and they'll let you in. So you have an alibi, huh? Good to know. But what's up with magicians, man? Magicians are all a bunch of good-for-nothings, if you ask me. Con artists and thieves is what they are. They trick people and take their money. Is that what you're doing? Coming from you, that's rich, pal. I feel you, Apollo. Magic tricks aren't the same as con jobs, you know. That's right. The people watching never feel like they've been cheated. Lawyers spout hypocritical nonsense. Big surprise there. Lol. And post. Did he just post about us in real time? Those Grammaris are all criminals. It's in their blood. Trucy Wright ain't no different. That girl is no good. She may look all sweet and innocent, but she's a stone-cold killer. Don't you dare talk about Trucy like that! You don't know the first thing about her! You won't find a sweeter, hard-working girl anywhere, period! She's got the wool pulled over your eyes, I see. What in the world are you talking about? You'll see. I'll dig up the dirt and expose the dark heart behind that sweet smile. I'll prove those Grammari magicians are all a bunch of lowlifes. Okay, you have something against the Grammaris. You have a grudge against Trucy? Or maybe against all of Truth Grammari? TV is a window to the truth. It's not like that magic stuff, or the streetwise charlatans that perform it. It's a shame. A crying shame, I tell you. What was supposed to be a fun, lighthearted program turned into this sorry affair. I'll have to sell it to news outlets all over the world if I'm gonna make my money back. Trucy Wright will make her debut, alright? Not as a magician, but as a criminal. What? It's my duty to report it. Can't let a tragedy like this happen again, now can I? Even if she gets off somehow, I'll make sure she never walks the streets again. We won't let that happen. We won't let you do that to her. We're going to prove her innocence in court. Huh. Listen to you, acting all high and mighty. You're just another money grubber. I know how you lawyers do things. You'll stop at nothing to win. If they were money grubbers, they would be like, they wouldn't constantly be worrying about paying the rent. I beg your pardon? You win your trials, you get fat stacks, right? Is money really all you care about?
What's with him, Apollo? Why won't he listen?
But enough about you. I'm all about going after Trucy now. I won't stop until she's behind bars. That's how we in the media dish out justice. Before you even get to court, my expose is gonna take you down. Not if I have anything to say about it. Up, gotta get back to the station. Hang loose, baby. Asshole. Looks like the prosecution won't be our only opponent this time.
But no way are we gonna let that guy have his way either!
That's right. Okay, we're done with this stage, so let's go someplace else. I still wish we could check out that understage passage. What else can we investigate right now? Well, why don't we go back over to the dressing room? See if we can catch a certain somebody. All that's left to check out is that understage passage. We'll have to try to get one of the staff members to unlock the door. Someone just came into the dressing room.
Oh, it's you people again. You came back.
Huh?
I saw you, you know.
Oh, it's you! The bunny assistant from the show, right?
What? Oh, yes, that's right. My name is Bonny Famme.
I remember her talking to us earlier.
Performing magic is like walking a tightrope. There's always an element of danger. One little mistake can even cost you your life, you know. I wonder if she'll make it across today.
And what do you mean by that exactly?
Oh, nothing. Now if you'll excuse me.
She said some pretty strange things then.
I saw you take it. You took something from our dressing room.
Oh, Bonnie! That teleportation trick you did was amazing! Fantastic!
What? Oh, thank you. But what you did, stealing is...
What other kinds of magic tricks can you do?
Me? Oh, well, how about this?
Oh, that's so cute! Why is she so cute? Splendido! Splendidio? Splendido? Athena, I think Bonnie's trying to say something to us.
She is?
Thank you, Mr. Thief.
Thief?
I saw you. I saw you take that notebook. Please don't take things from our dressing room.
Huh?
So, it's true what they say. The thieves really do return to the scene of the crime, don't they?
Thieves? I thought it was just arsonists in real life. Guess that means she really saw us, huh? I bet this looks pretty bad.
If you return what you stole right now, I won't call the police.
Oh boy. You've got it all wrong. We're Trucy's lawyers. She asked us to bring the notebook to her.
Trucy's lawyers? Oh, I'm so sorry I called you thieves.
If you really thought we were thieves, why were you still doing magic tricks for us?
I can't help it. Whenever anybody asks, I just can't bring myself to refuse.
Does that mean she's a real people person, or that she aims to please a little too hard?
In that case, can you tell us the secret to your teleportation trick?
Well, I don't know if I should. Ow!
If I keep up the pressure, she just might tell us. I've been dying to know.
Leave the poor girl alone.
Are you investigating the case?
Yes, that's right.
I'm Trucy's biggest fan. I just love her to bits. I'd do anything to help her.
We appreciate that. In that case, would you mind if we ask you a few questions? Well, first, before we do that, we're gonna present the badge.
I'm sorry I accused you of stealing earlier.
Did you think we were some random fans who had snuck into your dressing room?
No, your flashy red and yellow get-ups had me thinking you're some new comedy duo.
Comedy duo?
I thought you were polishing your old married couple routine when you were poking around.
Old married couple routine? Is that really how other people see us?
I guess I better keep my badge handy at all times. Alright, now we talk. Let's talk about Bonny. You're a magician, right, Bonny?
That's right. My specialties are teleportation and this little trick here.
Oh. Oh no! No more bunnies?
Looks like Mr. Bunny's in a bad mood right now.
It's okay, Bonny. We still love you. Or that she messed up. You said you're a big fan of Trucy's, right?
Oh yes, I look up to her more than anything else in the whole world.
What about her makes you respect her so much?
She's just incredible. Not only is she extremely talented, but she's so cool under pressure and always manages to keep a smile on her face. In spite of all that talent, she still works harder than anybody I know. You couldn't ask for more out of a magician.
I'm sensing a shift into hyper fangirl drive.
I love the unique way she does her tricks and how she charms the audience. I especially love her magic pennies trick, which is both cute and comical. The first time I saw her do the trick, I was so impressed and so moved. I've gone to her shows to see her perform so many times I've lost count.
Oh boy, she's gonna go on forever.
And that's why I think Trucy is top class. A real first-rate magician.
I see. I think we have a pretty good idea of how much you adore her now.
Oh, was I talking too much? I'm so sorry.
I'd better be careful about when and how I ask her about Trucy.
Anyway, that's why I'll do anything at all to help Trucy. Oh, Mr. Lawyer, you just have to prove her innocence.
Don't worry, I plan to do just that. I wish Trucy could see that she has people like Bonny in her corner, rooting for her. You were in the magic show, right?
That's right. I take it you saw my teleportation trick?
Yes, it was just wonderful. You moved from one place to another in the blink of an eye.
I admit it was pretty amazing. I have no idea how you transport yourself over such a distance in just a split second.
It must be so fun to be able to do a trick like that. Teleportation looks cool. It's like a superpower or something.
Yeah, my trick is turning some heads in the magical world right now. They're calling it new miraculous magic. Some even say it's the real deal.
Real magic, huh? I know there must be an explanation, but it sure does look real.
I just have to figure that trick out. I want to do it myself.
Oh, you'll never figure it out. I always perform it perfectly.
Uh-oh. Do you? Nobody's perfect, though. This feeling. Looks to me like Bonny is hiding something. Alright, the answer, as soon as she gets there, is going to be up here. It's gonna be the last part where she says, I always perform, perfectly. There it is. Gotcha! Bonny, when you said perform it perfectly, your right hand would tremble and move your hat a tiny bit. I even caught a glimpse of the little rabbit hiding underneath. Did you really perform the teleportation trick perfectly this time?
Of course! I definitely got that part right.
What do you mean, that part?
Oops!
Wait a minute. Are you saying that you... You picked the wrong career? I wanna pick that just for the hell of it. Does that mean you regret ever choosing to become a magician? Is that why you perform your job with such a forced smile on your face? Is it to hide your true feelings of regret?
What?
Do you feel like you made a mistake in your choice of career?
How can you even say that to me? I became a magician because I looked up to Trucy and I wanted to be like her. I'd never regret that decision.
No? Are you sure?
Maybe you're the one in the wrong line of work, Mr. Lawyer.
Ouch! So I made one mistake. Look, if what you messed up wasn't the teleportation trick, then... Wait a minute. Are you saying... You messed up Trucy's escape? Yes, you messed up Trucy's escape. You might have performed the teleportation trick flawlessly, but what about Trucy's escape trick after that? Did you make some kind of mistake during that?
Oh, well...
Well, did you?
You see,
Did you or didn't you?
I did. You're absolutely right, Mr. Lawyer. I made a mistake during Trucy's escape trick. I'm sorry I lied.
Ugh. I feel like I pulled off a magic trick of my own just trying to get that out of her. Pop the rabbit out of the hat, right? Okay. The show. So you made a mistake during Trucy's escape trick.
Yes. I was in charge of operating Mr. Hat, you see. But I made a huge goof. So, did Trucy explain to you how the escape trick works?
Yes, she knew we need to know for our investigation, so she shared the secret. Let's see. After Trucy escaped from the coffin down into the understage passage, Mr. Hat was to be pulled up to the catwalk by a winch. Trucy would then pop up on stage through a trap door.
I was operating Mr. Hat at the time.
She was on stage and operating Mr. Hat. That's already kind of strange.
But I flubbed up where I was supposed to have him stand. I was supposed to make Mr. Hat stand to the left of the coffin. But I messed up and had him stand to the right by accident.
That matches up with what we saw during the show.
Huh. But then, doesn't that mean... Trucy Trucy would have ended up popping up on the side opposite of Mr. Hat.
Yes, she would have if she hadn't done some quick thinking on her feet. She managed to pop up on the right-hand side of the coffin for me. So the audience never knew a mistake had even been made.
That's really impressive, by the way.
Way to go, Trucy!
But my mistake caused her so much trouble.
I think I better ask Trucy about this later, too. Oh, by the way, we'd like to investigate the understage passage. Would that be alright?
Oh, yes, by all means. Anything to help prove Trucy's innocence. I'll unlock it for you.
I don't know who's talking, but I'll just... Hey, there you are. You got a minute?
Oh, Mr. Rettens. Yes, of course.
Not you, Bonny. The lawyers. They're the ones I want to see. You have business with us? I hear you two are from the same agency as Trucy. Is that true? Yes, that's right. This is for you, then. Hang loose, baby. A contract? Between Take-Two TV, the first party, and Trucy Wright, the second party. If, through the fault of the second party, the show must be cancelled in part or in full, the second party will pay $3 million as compensation to the first party. $3 million? Yeah, that's more like it. That shocked reaction, that dopey expression. You make a great comedian. Really? I know, I'll put you on my show. We'll get one of those cartoon anvils to fall on your head.
Wait a minute. Is this for one of those hidden camera prank shows?
You wish. That's an official contract. See for yourselves. You're the lawyers, after all. You should know one when you see one, right? Right. It's all signed and everything. Better make sure your agency pays what Trucy owes in full. $3 million?!
Are you kidding me? The Write Anything agency doesn't have that kind of money.
I guess you're gonna have to go fishing for some. I can see it now. Craziest catch. Legend of the Seasick Lawyers. Fishing on the high seas? No thanks. I can't even swim. Why would you make a person afraid of heights and also cannot swim? That's just horrible.
Objection! What kind of ridiculous, low-down, unfair, one-sided contract is this?
Hey now, there's nothing ridiculous here. It's all perfectly legit. It's got her signature on it, see? There's something fishy about that signature. Oh great, he just took a picture. My boys, I've gotta see the stupid look on your faces. It's priceless. And post. I'm getting responses already. It's gonna go viral. All the retweets.
No, how could he? Bye-bye reputation.
God damn it. There's something wrong about this contract. That can't be right. You ain't seen nothing yet, baby. I'm gonna drive Trooper Mari and everybody associated with it into the ground. Serves you right for getting involved with the Gramaris. What's this grudge you have against the Gramaris anyway? Huh? What are you talking about? Stress is making you paranoid, champ. Come on, Bonny. We have more filming to do.
Yes, sir. Excuse me, Mr. Lawyer. Oh, and I'll unlock the door to the understage passage for you later.
Later, lawyers. Hang loose, baby. Ugh.
Why would Trucy sign a contract like this?
Why did all of this have to happen when Mr. Wright isn't here? We'll have to come back for the understage later. Let's go hear Trucy's side of the story.
Good thinking. We can't let you hit the high seas just yet.
Must be something we can do. We can't let Ratings Raja get his way. Okay. So if we can't pay back the money, I'm off on a tuna expedition for a TV show? Deadliest catch, anyone?
Cheer up, Apollo. You have to have a positive attitude about these things. Tuna. I want to eat tuna tartare. Although, herb-crusted seared tuna sounds pretty delish, too. Which one do you think sounds better, Apollo?
Having a positive attitude is one thing, but I have zero intention of going tuna fishing.
Ah, phooey.
She really thought I was gonna go? Yes? I mean, why not? Any bright ideas on how to get us through this crisis?
Our biggest problem right now is how to pay the money. You know, in times like this, we should consult a lawyer.
Athena. Gee, now why didn't I think of that?
Wait,
Athena, please! Oh wait, no. Going to go to the detention center now. Might not finish this because we're starting to get close to being almost out of time here.
3, 2, 1, ta-da!
Wow, now you made my handcuffs disappear. How'd you do that? She's doing magic tricks for the guard?
Now, should I try making you disappear next, Mr. Guard?
Can you do that? Oh, yes, please. This is so exciting.
we should probably stop her before there's another incident.
Trucy.
Oh, hi, Polly. Hi, Athena.
We, have some more questions for you.
Judging by the looks on your faces, it must be about something big.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Things have gotten a little sticky. Oh, and I have to remember to give her that thing she asked for, too. Alright, well, let's talk to her first. The contract, because that's a big what the fuck. Trucy, do you remember this contract?
Yeah, I signed it before I went on stage.
What about this liability for compensation article here?
Liability for compensation? What are you talking about? Let me see that. What? $3 million?
Just as I suspected, she didn't know about that part.
I've never seen this article. And I read the whole contract from top to bottom.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd miss such a big thing. But there's your signature. So what's going on?
Maybe there was some kind of trick involved? You know, like when I signed it.
In other words, you think there might be some foul play afoot?
I'm willing to bet that that Ratings Raja is the one behind it. I think I can probably keep going with this. Bonny told us about the mistake she made on stage.
Oh, you mean with where Mr. Hat had been placed? Even I was at a loss about what to do for a second there.
So how did you fix the problem?
Well, I was down in the understage passage when I found out. I had to work my butt off to fix it, let me tell you. After I escaped from the coffin and went down into the understage passage, I got a signal from Bonny saying she'd made a mistake with Mr. Hat's positioning. No joke, I was freaking out. After all, I had to be back up on stage in a few short minutes. Magical girl Trucy Wright was faced with an unprecedented crisis beneath the stage. Would this spell the end for Trucy in Grammary Land?
And then what happened?
Athena's totally hooked.
I was supposed to get back up onto the stage through trapdoor number 1 on the left, using a platform that can be raised and lowered called a stage lift. There was a stage lift ready and waiting in the lowered position under trapdoor number 1. But Mr. Hat had been placed on the right above trapdoor number 2 by mistake. There was already another stage lift under trapdoor number 2, but it was in the raised position, since we hadn't planned on using it.
Okay, so how did you get back up onto the stage?
Why, through brute strength.
Damn, girl.
I couldn't lower stage lift number 2 by myself, so I pushed it back and out of the way.
Bless this girl, look how much work she had to do.
Then I moved the lowered stage lift number 1 into place under trapdoor number 2. This thing is heavy! I wish I could have moved it with magic! Unfortunately, my magic is useless under the stage. The understage is a dark abyss that drains magicians of all their powers.
I can see why it's called the Abyss. I never knew it could take so much out of you.
That's just how it goes in the real world. Illusions are created by the blood, sweat, and tears of those behind the scenes.
Wow, I learned so much just now.
Trucy, have you told anybody else about all this?
Nope, nobody.
This sounds like some critical information. I better make a note of it. Alright, we got the statement, and we're gonna stop here and continue talking to her in the next video. So I'll see you guys then.